Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Bart, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm fine.
54 degrees right now in Jackson, and some fog being reported around, but that will lift, and it'll become a mostly sunny day with a high of 73.
Ooh, nice. Very nice. Let's look outside. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's a little fog.
Yeah,
It is a little foggy. Yeah, Brandon and I were arguing that there was no fog. Turns out there's a touch of fog.
A little bit.
Very nice. Beautiful. As traffic is heading along East Michigan Ave, Bart.
Yeah, in fact, that won't be happening starting next week. The Michigan Department of Transportation in the state of Jackson will be closing this stretch of Glick and East Michigan Avenue starting on Monday for more than 2 months to replace a water main.
Dang.
They will also be closing a portion of Cooper that connects at that intersection where the train station is.
They still run the train through there?
The train will still be able to run. So Michigan Avenue traffic will be detoured via Ganson Street.
Oh, boy.
Eastbound traffic will be detoured via MLK and Ganson and Waterloo. Northbound Cooper will be detoured via Washington and MLK. Southbound Cooper will be detoured via Ganson and Washington. It's going to be a traffic conflagration.
Yes, I
Yes.
think it will be, Bart.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be something for people to talk about,
Right.
which will be fun.
Yeah.
Seek alternate route.
The purpose is to replace a water main along that stretch, which will connect to Cooper, where the bridge, once that's finished, will be connected. And this bridge, to me, it looks like it's a long way from completion.
It looks like it's almost done, Bart.
It's gone. And by the way, the water traffic on the Grand River, the MDOT says no more boats can go.
Like kayaks.
Kayaks, paddle boards, no more. It's banned from now.
How are people getting to that Enterprise rent-a-car?
It's no longer Enterprise rent-a-car.
Oh,
Yeah. How do people get into the train station?
a helicopter. No, you just go around. You just
No,
go
I mean,
around.
You can't get to the train station.
That's a good point. You can't get to the train station. I'm sure there'll be a back way,
Well, I think back around the Coney Islands.
but that's a dead end. So, like, what are you going to do? You're going to loop traffic around?
Well, if you're going to the train station,
It'll be a one-way. They'd have to turn that into a one-way street.
Van Dorn.
Van Dorn Street. We'll look into this, of course. Tonight we have another track meet in our family, which should be a fun one.
Nice weather for track.
Yeah, beautiful weather. I wanted to talk about some other sports. We've got some teams in the area that are doing really, really well. Let's start with softball. Bart, Columbia Central is 19-1. Okay, and they're not the only good softball team in the area. Grass Lake 19-3. Hanover Horton softball 20-3.
Wow.
Pretty good teams. Baseball, here's your leaders right now. Springport, they are 13-2. Grass Lake 17-1. Columbia Central 17-5. Lumen Christi 15-4. And then soccer, best team in the area right now, Western, they're tied for first in the, excuse me, not the best team in the area. They're tied for first in the I-8 with Harper Creek. Columbia Central is ranked number 5 in Division III, Bart. They're 9-1-1. So we've got a lot of great spring sports teams out there. Get out and check them out. Today's actually signing day at Western, and David Rice will be out there for that. They have a lot of local athletes signing. And to all the area coaches and athletic directors, if you have athletes signing, let us know. We'll show up.
Awesome. Yesterday, voters in Jackson County approved not 1, not 2, not 3, but all 4 millage requests that were on the ballot.
Wow.
Leone Township voters approved the renewal for police and fire services. In East Jackson School District, the yeses outnumbered the noes to fund improvements to the tune of $12 million. The operating millage for Vandercook Lake passed, And the big bond, 32 million in Springport, that passed 351 to 263.
Springport getting a new auxiliary gym, all nice things. Very cool. Good
New
stuff.
bus garage. They
New
need
bus garage.
Hopefully they get new lighting.
I like
in
the lighting.
gym.
I enjoy the lighting.
It's dim.
And when you're in Springport, you can stop by the Hotel Tavern for a beverage.
And is it Frosty Boy? That's
It's
on
not a
fire?
Frosty Boy, but it is an ice cream shop
Yeah.
that they have in Springport.
So congratulations to those three
Well,
school districts
yeah.
and Blackman. You know, Blackman-Leone Public Safety has an armored personnel carrier. Did you know that?
What?
Yes.
Blackman does?
I don't know.
Really?
They do, yes. Blackman-Leone has an armored personnel carrier.
Really? What police force locally are you most afraid to be pulled over by?
Well, now that Blackman-Leone has the armored personnel carrier, I think.
Well, the answer is always Blackman Leone. In my opinion.
Blackman-Leone.
That's
Which one,
what we were told when we were growing up. You be careful out there in Leone because it's an auto
That's
ticket.
true, Leone. Which one is the one that you'd most like to be pulled over by?
I got to answer that carefully.
You can't, and really.
Concord
Concord.
Deputy Jacobson. And I tell you what, if Concord Deputy Jacobson pulled me over, there would be a police chase. But he'd bail out of it immediately, so I'd get away.
I'd pick Napoleon.
I like that. Actually, I'd pull over and we'd have a conversation.
All right.
Yeah. We have those coins in Napoleon. I don't want to get pulled over at all.
I think I'm deputized.
The last person that
Napoleon.
pulled me over was Officer Warren Johnson, and you saw how that worked out for him. I need to compliment Hanover Horton. I don't know if I did this yesterday, but I had 2 of their grilled hot dogs at their concession stand. No mustard, no ketchup, just bun, grill, and tinfoil. It was one of the best hot dogs I've ever had.
That's the way Joey Chestnut eats them.
It was really good. Yeah, it was really good.
The NBA playoffs, this is unbelievable. First time ever in NBA history, all road teams have won game 1 in the second round.
Yeah, it's crazy. Watched a couple games last night. The Indiana Pacers are just unbelievable.
Oh, nail biter, 1-point win.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton with a 3 at the end of the game to upset Cleveland.
Today, a couple big things happening. The conclave begins in Rome. We're going to select a new pope.
I would like to. Yesterday, I said that the janitorial staff and maintenance staff at the conclave also voted on the pope. I was wrong. Only cardinals can vote, but
Not all cardinals.
not all cardinals. What cardinals specifically?
If they're over 80, they
You
can't
can't vote. Now that seems a little weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if they're over 80 and you're a cardinal, you don't get a vote
It's
because
weird.
you're too old.
No, it's because the reason is because most of the older cardinals are Italian, and they about 12 years ago the Pope changed the thing so 80 and over can't vote because all those Italians would sway the vote toward an Italian to be a pope, and they wanted to have more diversity. Ooh, can I say that?
I don't know. But yeah, we'll see what happens today.
We've got.
What if you had just turned 80?
You
Like,
can't vote.
like today.
No, you can't do it. You can't vote. I thought I'd ask you this about the papal conclave.
Great.
By the way, Conclave, the movie, is going to be shown on the big screen at the Bohm Theater tonight at 7 p.m. So if you'd like to see that. Can you name the 5 most popular names taken by popes?
Yes.
Number 1 should be easy.
John.
John is number 1.
Paul is 2.
No,
What?
no Paul.
George.
No.
Benedict.
Benedict is number 3.
You sure Paul wasn't on
I'm
there?
positive.
Um,
Gregory is number 2.
really?
Uh-huh.
Greg?
Yeah, number 4 and number 5 you'll never get.
Pietro.
Clement. Pope
Oh, Clement.
And there's a tie for 5th, Leo and Innocent.
Really?
Pope Innocent.
What will the new pope's name be? Because
He
that will
c-
be
he picks it.
he picks it.
He picks it.
Yeah, maybe it'll be the first Paul.
No, we had a Pope Paul, but
No,
it's
like,
not top 5. He's not in the top 5.
but it was first name Paul.
I think we've had hundreds of popes, maybe.
I don't know. We'll have to get a Pope roster and go through that at some point. Again, the favorite, like I mentioned yesterday, 36% chance to win. I don't know how they know that. If there's FanDuel has gone in and talked to all the Cardinals voting.
They are.
I don't know.
And here's what they say in Rome. If you go into the conclave as the Pope, you come out as a cardinal. So any of the people named as favorites, it's a curse. You're not going to be Pope. So
Okay.
any of the names, they've got a bunch of names, and they show them pictures of them, putting their odd names on screen. They're not going to be the Pope.
There's going to be a betting scandal where they're going to have some inside information, and some of the Cardinals are going to get busted for
I agree.
gambling.
I agree. I think that could happen.
What did he say?
There's going to be a betting scandal.
Yeah, in Rome.
There definitely could. Mother's Day is coming up, and I don't know if I've told you this yet, but it looks like I'll be spending Mother's Day in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'll be in Spring Arbor.
Yes, at the Arbor Manor Brunch.
Arbor
which
Manor Brunch.
I'm going to try and get back to that. But yeah, so we will be in Fort Wayne, which is interesting. But I want to recommend a couple local places for your Mother's Day gift ideas. How about the Blessed Nest right next door to JTV, J. Alexander. And then another good place for sweets is Jackson Candy and Fudge, Gilbert Chocolate, or the Blue Julep. So I would recommend those places, amongst others. Also, Not So Shabby, Oh So Chic on Kivy Road.
And if you order scrambled eggs, it's okay to ask if they come from real eggs and not from a carton.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think it's okay.
I don't think I would do that if I was you.
I'm allergic to carton eggs.
I'm allergic to eggs. Hey, did you know my birthday is in 2 weeks from today?
I know I've already gotten your present.
Yes, you showed it to me to ask me if I liked it or not. Looking
Well,
forward to.
I didn't want you to be disappointed.
Yeah, I
And
actually.
you've probably already forgotten what they look like.
No, they're not. They're black and blue and low top shoes. So thank you very much.
Maybe that's a decoy.
I hope it is. No, I'm just kidding. A couple plant sales going on, Bart. It is spring planting season, and I've got a couple sales to talk about. The Jackson Area Career Center plant sale is second weekend is this weekend, Saturday, May 10th from 8 to 12. So make sure you go out there. Still plenty of selection left. So visit them this weekend. And then over at Hidden Lake Gardens, they're having their annual plant sale as well. That's from 10 to 2. So check that out. If you're a card holding member, you get to go from 9 to 10. And that is at Hidden Lake Gardens. Coming up this Friday, Brandon and I will be at the fire department as they have a open house and cleanup day.
I'll be there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, because I have some new friends on the department.
Oh, yeah, your folks that came to check on your smoking.
We had some firefighters over to the house the other day.
Yeah, the old. How is your new washer?
It's wonderful. We have a new washer
Okay.
from Jason's New and Used Appliances.
love that.
I would not recommend anywhere else.
You know what?
Do not go to a big box store or anyone else, but Jason's New and Used
I
Appliances.
love that. Buying local.
Buy
Let's
local.
go. Perfect. Can we pull the shot up of the fire department up yet? This is going to save Brandon and I a conversation later. Bart, where is this?
It's over off Prospect.
Okay. Over off Prospect. So
You
Brandon
can
and I,
see it from Prospect.
We'll meet
That's
there.
where we're going,
We'll,
okay.
we'll meet there on Friday morning after we're both going to take our kids to school.
East
and then-
Prospect, not West.
And then we're going to meet at the fire department. Getting to see firefighter Alex Watson.
Water and donuts. Coffee, water, and donuts.
Very good.
Yeah. And the other thing that happens today, the Real ID thing goes into effect.
Shoot.
And guess what? As I expected, there's a 2-year wiggle room period.
I knew it. I knew it because what would have happened at TSA today?
Still, if you don't have the Real ID,
I knew it. There'd be a 2-year wiggle room.
but the wiggle room, they're going to take you off to the side
That's fine.
and
Scold me.
do extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Touch my hips.
And in New Jersey, only 1 out of 3 people in New Jersey have the Real ID.
In Michigan, it's probably 1 of 50.
Plus the Newark airport. Sometimes the radar works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes there's air traffic controllers, sometimes they're not. Our recommendation, don't fly through Newark.
I would try not to. Jeans and Classics with the JSO. Music of Billy Joel and Elton John this Saturday. So many things to do this weekend to celebrate Mother's Day. How about a show with the JSO? Tickets available online right now check out their website or their social media page, and that is presented by the Butterfields.
Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show lined up. You're going to meet the new superintendent at Jackson Public Schools right after this break.